So, um, no bikes today. Not that there's anybody viewing these videos, haha. But these are my toolboxes, and this is a Kennedy, and this has a really long story to it. So I'm going to do a video just on it at some point. Doing the bicycle thing, I've tried multiple ways to use this. This is a machinist toolbox, so it's not really designed exactly the way I've got it laid out, but I'm getting more tools as time goes on, and I'm getting what I would consider a good set of tools. So I've got Craftsman in this Kennedy box. Eventually I'm going to do something different toolbox wise. I'm not really sure what, but anyway, my father has passed away over a year and a half ago, and he had this box, but it was originally mine. So there is a story to it, and we'll get into that some other day. But this is what I consider to have a lot of useful tools for bicycle repair in it. So these little drawers are kind of just miscellaneous at this point. There's actually bits in here for screwdrivers. There's some punches, files. There's some small screwdrivers, and then this was my dad's. This was really cool to find. I know what it is. I'm sure there's people out there that do. But basically that's take your needle or stem out of your air valve on a inner tube. So, my dad had a furniture shop. I'm not really sure why he had that, but I think it was meant for me, considering the whole bicycle thing. So, that was cool. And then, like later on in life, I bought some Craftsman wrenches. I lost a few. This weekend was a yard sale day, so I picked up some pretty cool wrenches. I needed a 13 millimeter socket that was missing out of my set of 1/2 inch. So I picked that up. But this was the coolest buy of all, I think. This is just crazy that I found these items. So this is for tightening and loosening cantilever type brakes, caliper type brakes on bicycles. And the guy that had these had them brand new, and they were old stock from the 80s. His father-in-law owned a bike shop, so he didn't have a lot of stuff that I needed, but I thought, man, that's pretty cool. For $2 I bought that. So then today we went to a flea market, and I found these guys, which are pretty cool. I don't know a whole lot, except I love Craftsman because that's all my dad ever bought. And we'll talk about what happened to his tools someday. But I didn't get very many Craftsman tools from my dad. It's just a terrible story. But anyway, I got these open ends. There's a 7/16 and a 3/8, 7 and an 8 millimeter, which will come in handy. What is that one? That's an 8 and a 6. Or no, I'm sorry. This one's a 7 and a 9. And then this one's an 8 and a 6. So those might be like in a set. This little guy, I'm not sure what series of Craftsman wrenches this is. It's got a V, so it has to be post World War II, I think. And then there's this one here, which I found pretty cool. And then this was in the lot too. This Fleet. And it's American made. And then of all the things that was wrapped up, these were all wrapped up in electrical tape for $3, was this. So it was meant to be a Craftsman inner tube or tire tool for taking tires and tubes off of a bicycle. Of all the things I found. That's crazy. I can't even find one of these anywhere listed. But it says Craftsman on it, and it's a bicycle tool. And it was with all these for $3. So anyway, there's rust on some of this stuff. So like this guy here. Okay? And I got a few other things that have a little bit of rust here and there that I got to take care of. And how do I do that? Well, I have to find some more of this stuff. I bought all they had at the Walmart. They had closed it out for $1. But it's called a vapor rust. Um, this stuff for bicycle parts is amazing. If you can buy it, buy it. I need to get a 5-gallon container of it, and that'll be how I remove the rust on like some of these older parts, these bigger parts. I'll just rotate them through a larger container. So, oh yeah, there's my vintage Schwinn Extracycle from the 60s. Pretty cool. Needs a little bit of work. I got it for almost nothing. But anyway, so a vapor rust, and all I'm doing is I'm putting it in this little container here for now, and you'll kind of see. Okay, so if I can get this to focus, probably not. Okay, so there's a little bit of rust on that. That's going to go in there. That's got a little bit of rust on it. And then I'll do a video tomorrow, because I can't really edit. I just don't have the ability to edit this, let's see, this 13mm socket. There you can see it's got rust in it. This will be gone tomorrow. This rust will all be gone. This stuff's awesome. So anyway, I'm going to poke around and put a few more things in there. And then we'll talk about this toolbox, that toolbox, and my makeshift bench for now. I'm not ordering a bike rack yet because I'm buying one that mounts directly to the tabletop, not one that folds up, that, you know, stands in the corner or whatnot, because at the moment I'm down here in my basement and I don't have, you know, a lot of room. So we're going to put a bench right here, maybe 2 of them, but I was originally going to build a bench, but now I'm going to buy one, and I found one I like, but it's going to go right here behind the brick. And then we'll mount some stuff to it, and like I said, I might need 2 because I got to get a vise on there, and a buffing wheel or a grinder has to be mounted. So, but anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know my cool finds for the weekend. These little wrenches, which will come in handy on bikes, and a vapor rust. If you got to get rust off of bicycle parts or even tools, this is the stuff. And just to prove it, like, I wish I had it before, but like, this is a pair of my dad's needle nose pliers, and believe me, that's clean, because this is what they kind of look like, only worse, because they were scaly rusty. Like, they were real dark, and these were my dad's too. So I'll tell you what, I'll throw these in there with the rest of this stuff and see if that cleans up too. So, alright guys, take care. Thanks for viewing. Whoever does, bye.